Yo, we back. Let's get it. Yo, salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphic and Wasted Show.
Or the Wasted and Graphic Show, whichever way you like to slice it, man. Bro, I'm not feeling too well right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, listen, the show's starting off to a fucking bad. I cursed in the first 2 minutes too. Everything is going in a terrible direction tonight, everybody.
What is going on in Wasted World right now, man? What's wrong, man? What's wrong, big bro? What we doing?
Man, my back hurt. I'm old. I'm cranky, and broke.
Hey, man. Hey.
Yeah, my wife spent way too much money. It's just crazy right now, man.
Hey,
please block Robert Cisneros. There's no
Equinox is upon us.
Yeah, get him the F out of here.
Salute to the Mokes, man. It wouldn't be a Graph and Wasted or a Wasted Graph show without a AOC MVP incoming super chat. Salute to our guy, the Mokes, man. Salute to my big bro, man. How you been, man? I know you've been on vacation, ripping and running, man. Finally came back yesterday. Took about a week and a half off. How you feeling, man? Everything all right, man? Outside of the back.
Man, actually, bro, I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling great, and to be real with you, bro, the more I start looking at our roster, bro, because we were talking about doing the show for a couple of days.
Yeah,
I've just been breaking down all of the depth.
Yeah,
it's been a long time, bro, since I can remember where I can't just look at this roster and be like, okay, I know he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. It's a lot of people, bro, especially in the trenches that you really don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of guys, man, and that's one of the reasons why I was compelled to really want to do this show, bro, because it's something we really need to talk. I want to get the nation excited, man.
And I salute to our brother Sanjit. I seen him put up a tweet the other day where he stated, this year is a little different in terms of depth. Like, we're going to allow some players to go that could be potential starters on other teams. Like, this is a different type of Raider team that AP and Tom Telesco is constructing right now. Like, there's potential cuts, you guys, that could potentially start for other teams. So, in years past, we're like, here we go. We're just kind of cutting the fat, trimming the fat. We knew they weren't going to make the roster, so on and so forth. Some of these guys may not make this roster, and they may play a pivotal part for another team moving forward.
That's a fact. I mean, there are certain guys up front that are veterans.
Yeah.
That are going to have to go out there and earn their spot. A lot of times when we go out and we sign veterans, you kind of know that they have a role already. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why when you're a bad football team in years past, when we've been a bad football team, you have veterans who most likely wouldn't make it on another team come here for the distinct possibility that they're going to make the roster.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case right now.
Yeah, facts.
That's not the case right now. Like, they're going to have to go out there and earn their lunch, and they're not coming here to collect a paycheck and kind of salt the rest of their career away.
Yeah.
You got the guys like Cody Whitehair.
Yeah.
Cody Whitehair is a guy who, he's a Luke Getsy guy, but make no mistake about it, he's going to have to go out there and earn his spot. And I love it, man.
Andres too. These veteran guys that are coming in that usually years prior, you would probably think, damn, he's going to be this guy that we have to put out there and be a spot starter for us. You know what I mean? Like the Alex Bars type situation. You know what I mean? Like, this is those years, man. We're doing it the right way. We're building the trenches. We're adding young talent like Powers Johnson, like DJ Glaze. You know what I mean? I love what we're doing, man. But yes, you are right. When it comes to those veterans, there's not a for sure thing these guys may make this roster. I mean, look at Michael Gallup, a guy that previously had over 1,000 yards receiving, was Pro Bowl-esque with Dallas for a few years, was their second guy until they had the Amari a 1-2 punch with what's the kid's name?
We talk about CD Lamb and them out there.
I mean, and the Gallup ends up being the third guy. It kind of falls out of favor. Couldn't really come back from that injury, but you're right. These veterans, man, they're gonna be fighting for some spots. Before we get to it, man, salute to everybody here, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. Also, me and my brother Wasted are doing a membership run. If you can, hit the link up top on both channels. Become a member. It's the greatest way to support what we do over here. It definitely helps us keep the lights on over at Shieldmore. If we can get up to 3,000 members, we will go live every day, and we will start providing a lot more content for members only shows as well. Film breakdowns. We'll also add some additional player interviews and so on and so forth, where people will get first glimpse into what we're doing, man. So if you guys can become a member, it definitely helps what we do over here. Hey, did you see Max's pass rush camp yesterday?
I was talking about that yesterday, man. It was. I love the fact that almost our entire defensive line showed up.
Yeah. I mean, look, you got the OG John Jenkins out there. You got Malcolm Kuntz, who looked phenomenal. Tyree, bro, did you see this guy? Looks like a transformer, bro.
Bro, that boy looked like the Incredible Hulk after he hulks up.
Bro, yes, he looks like he's kind of built like a bigger DJ Metcalf or some shit, bro. Like,
bro. He doesn't look real, bro. Like,
yeah.
So when you see that, right, you remember when people would make any comparisons of him and Myles Garrett, and you're like, that's a lot right there.
Yeah.
Bro, I can see frame wise why they would say that. Now, skill wise, I listen, bro. That's a lot to put on him.
You seen the reps back and forth, right? You see Max just look like an alien, and then Tyree come in and look very pedestrian with that rep. I know it's just practice. I know they're not going full. I mean, Max was, what I'm saying, but Tyree still he scares me a little bit. Wasted. Like I'm starting to think, man, that he may be moving forward, and he may be like a 3-tech. He looked like a 3-tech out there. That's how he looked. He looked like a 3-tech.
Yo, look, the main problem with my meltdowns, right? And it's the reason why I don't like doing it, because the context is lost in why I'm upset.
Yeah.
When we drafted him, there's a reason why I was upset. Because there's a certain level of explosiveness as a pass rusher and quickness.
Yeah.
You need to be born with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that from him, right? And it doesn't matter how much, it's some shit that Max Crosby has. That's why when we drafted Max Crosby, I knew, and you can ask anybody, I knew Max Crosby was going to be what he was, because you can see it. You can see it from Malcolm Kuntz. There's another guy in this league, bro, that we drafted, right? And you might not agree with me, but if he would have stayed here, Arden Key would be a problem if he would have stayed here. Arden Key has it naturally.
Yeah.
With Tyree Wilson, I think Tyree Wilson is going to wind up being a Justin Tuck.
Okay.
That's not bad.
You said that for a long time. He's going to
be Justin Tuck. He's going to be a guy that's played inside, outside, just based off of the sheer measurables. And I think the good thing about him is he's probably going to be the kind of guy that will be really good against the run, i.e. Kevin Carter. You remember Kevin Carter from the University of Florida for the Rams? Mm-hmm. Kevin Carter was a 10, 11 sack guy a couple of years, but if he was nothing else, he was good against the run.
Yeah.
So I think I don't think Tyree Wilson, based off of his frame, I think he's bust proof. I really do. But do I think that Tyree Wilson is going to be one of the 5 best pass rushers in football? That I don't know.
It's a lot to ask for.
It's a lot to ask for, bro. I think he's going to be a good player. I think he's going to play well for us. I don't think we're going to look back on him and regret that pick.
Yeah.
But if I'm being honest, picking where we picked him at, I wanted to get a slam dunk all-pro guy.
Yeah. And like you said, the measurables are there, but like you even seen like the reps with Janarius Robinson. And once again, you guys, this isn't full football. They're just out there, teaching the university, UNLV, and a bunch of other guys, pass rush, at the next level. So I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, but Max was just going full force. I've seen Janarius Robinson looking good. Malcolm Kuntz. God, bro, Malcolm is going to have a phenomenal year. The more and more I start to see him and start to see the physical, shape that he's in right now, I'm just like, throw him a bag. Like, let's just get this shit out the way.
What I've been saying all offseason, he's a superstar. He's a superstar, bro. I think Tyree Wilson is going to be the rotational piece. If I'm being honest,
I can see that. Bro,
Malcolm Koonce is a star, bro.
I've been on my tape kick lately, man. Salute to our brother East Coast Gridiron. Salute to our brother Big Mike. I've been watching a lot, and I actually got my hands on a little bit of Malcolm Koonce tape from last year. And dog, the way he set the edge is totally different from the way he did it coming into the league. That was my one knock on Malcolm Koonce. I had us drafting him in the 6th round because of the problems he had playing the run. I just didn't know if he can get it done. And early on, he didn't really get a lot of reps. But the ones he did, he didn't really truly look that great against the run. You know what I mean? Bruh, I look back, I'm like, this dude is setting the edge. He's doing it all right now. Malcolm Koonce is going to have a major year for us this year, man.
Oh, 100%. It's crazy too. I want to harken back, back to a gentleman that you brought up, and I brought him up yesterday on my show. Janarius Robinson, bro.
Yeah.
Janarius Robinson, he had a very, very, very small sample size last year, right? But if you look at his numbers,
2.5 sacks, I believe, right? Didn't he have like 2.5?
I think he had 1 sack, but bro, you got to look at, how many freaking.
That was John Jenkins, I believe, that had 2.5.
Yeah. Janarius Robinson.
1.5. I thought he had like 1.5.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull his numbers. I'm going on Pro Football Focus.com. I'm forgetting how to spell Janarius. I'm sick of these single.
I got it right here. I'm looking at it right now. So
I got it right now. I'm sick of it.
Right. Yeah. So 5 solo, 1 sack, no forced fumbles, no pick. I mean, no picks. But once again,
look at this though. Look at this though, bro. So he had a total number of he had 75 snaps.
Mm-hmm.
In 75 snaps, this man had 4 solo tackles, 3 assists, 5 stops, 1 sack, 2 hurries, 1 QB hit, and 4 total pressures, right?
Yeah.
To me, that is super disruptive. I mean, because he had a sample size that was, that of probably a game or 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 75 snaps is nothing, bro.
Yeah. No, look, I'm excited to see him too. We've been kind of building him up this offseason. I'm seeing other outlets start to shed some light on him as well. I love it, man. Outside of, the boneheaded DUI that he got, we all make mistakes. Hopefully he learned from it, and AP must have he must hold him to a high regard, wasted, for him not moving on from him. Right. Like he kept him around, after the Roderick Teamer and all the other, shit that happened in the past where guys just getting, let go. Marcus Peters, you don't want to show any effort, you're gone. They must really believe in this kid. I'm excited to see. I want to ask you, man, do you see anything out of, before we get to this full roster, build, we got our projections, you guys, so stay tuned. David Agoa, our international portal, another guy that was out there,
did you see him?
Yes.
Did you see him, bro? He looked like he landed off from another planet, bro. That's one of them boys. They better keep him stashed away, because I have a really, really distinctly bad sinking feeling that if they get rid of him, he goes somewhere else. He gonna go to a bad football team. He gonna go crazy. And I'm not just saying that because he's a Raider, but he's playing one of the positions on a football field where if you have unique traits and measurables, you can like playing defensive end. That can show. It's not like being a linebacker where there's so much nuance in it. You can really just take a superior athlete that's a bigger, faster, stronger guy and put him out there at the end. He can make things happen.
Yeah, he's an athletic guy. Once again, I believe it's a 2-year international portal thing, right? So it doesn't count to the roster technically. So we can still hold on to him this year. I seen Charles Snowden out there as well, another guy that's on our roster, pass rusher. He's not. I don't see him making this roster. I think we're just too deep on the defensive line. But Agoa, man, I think he has all the traits. He's out there working with these guys, in the offseason. Man, it'd be great to have another sneaky pass rusher that could potentially add some value and some production, to the defensive side of the football, man. So we shall see, man. It's gonna be interesting. Go ahead.
I feel fucking good to be back on the air with you, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, bro.
It feel good, right?
Hey, man.
I just felt like the show is back.
There we go. It's effortless when we rock.
Yeah, man, you cooking and shit, man. I'm sorry, I don't normally do this on the air, bro. I'm like cooking, bro. I said, God damn, it feel good.
My brother, hey, don't break your other collarbone, man. Trying to get right, man. Salute to my opinion. Any word? No. There's no words. There's nothing with us even tied to him. You know what I mean? He's coming off of a pretty severe foot injury. He played limited fashion last year in Chicago. The production wasn't there even when he was playing. So I don't see it. And once again, you guys, we've talked about this a million times. We love Yannick's pass rush ability. You know what I mean? But he's a one-stop shop for just pass rush. There's no real, can't stop the run. He's a
like it's bad. It's not even just the fact that he can't stop the run. He's a liability in the run.
Yes.
He's a liability. He shows no. And I'm not trying to sit up there and disrespect the guy that's played in this league at a high level, right? But if you look at how many times people ran to him and Gus Bradley's defense and ran to his side of the field and avoided Max Crosby, it was ridiculous. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Last year, you could see the difference of how many stops Max Crosby got in the run.
Yeah.
Because you have people on the other side who are willing to play the run more so and more apt than he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where, Max Crosby, what do you have, like 90 tackles last year?
Man, it's insane. Yes.
Yeah, but they avoided Max because they knew. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, no way.
I say this, my opinion. If we're going to look at another edge rusher, I would probably bet my money. I've spoken about Carl Lawson and all the other good stuff, but Emmanuel Ogbah will probably be the guy. Veteran, 30 years old. He'll be 31 in November. He's had a ton of production at the NFL level. Apparently, he's close with David Agoa, our international portal guy. Apparently, they grew up together. That's from what I heard. And then also ties to Patrick Graham, ties to Adam Butler, ties to John Jenkins. Like he's very familiar with a lot of these guys. Oh, and Wilkins as well. Christian Wilkins with the town of Miami.
That Miami connection. I mean, see, Emmanuel Ogbah is a guy that is he's a guy that's really, really productive. He's not a top end guy, but he's right at the crust of that.
Yeah. He'll give you 8 sacks, give you 9 sacks. He's not gonna put up double-digit sacks every year, but a guy that can add some additional pass rush, and he's not a liability against the run like a Yannick.
Not at all, man. I mean, this is a guy last year, who had 11 hurries, 6 sacks, 9 stops, 2 QB hits, 19 total pressures. Now, you got to look at this in context. He didn't have a crap load of snaps. No. He did, he had about 98 defensive run snaps and 144 pass rushing snaps.
Yeah.
So he's the perfect guy to kind of like spell in and be that spot kind of third pass rusher, NASCAR package kind of a guy. Yeah. He's not a guy that you're going to have on the field for him to be productive.
But under Graham wasted, he had 9 sacks. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying. Like these type of guys, the Adoree Jacksons of the world, if we decide on adding another corner, these guys have played really, really well under Patrick Graham. I'm not gonna say Adoree. He's not had a phenomenal.
Yeah. Adoree Jackson.
I just mean he's played his best under Patrick Graham.
Yeah, but we got to look at that in context, right? That was 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Adoree Jackson had his best year probably, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 4 years ago, right?
Yes. It's like 2019, 2020.
And the thing is, since then, he's been injured. I mean, a multitude of times, man. I mean, Adoree Jackson.
Jr. He's missed a shit ton of football. Yes.
So he's no longer what he was.
No. But all I'm saying is, look, forget him. Just what Emmanuel Ogbah, he would be a great addition to this team. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, the guy also can play on the right side. He can play on the left side. He plays outside linebacker. I mean, last year he plays nose tackle for Miami. And he still had 5.5 sacks, you know what I'm saying, in 15 games. So this guy can provide versatility. And what does Patrick Graham love wasted? Versatility.
That is really, if you talk about what the wasted word of the day, it's the wasted word and theme of the offseason is versatility. Like almost every person that the Raiders have brought in, from Andrews Pete, from Cody Whitehair on the offensive side of the ball, Thayer Mumford, all of these guys. If you look at Jackson Powers Johnson, he's a guy who is a center by trade, but they're going to try him out at left guard. Dylan Parham played all up and down the line. These guys are versatile everywhere. And I'm talking about the offseason. And when you talk about the defensive side of the ball, you have guys like, Max Crosby. Max Crosby is a guy that, however which way you slice it, whatever kind of defense you play, you don't have to take him off of the field at any point. Okay. You have a Nate Hobbs who yes, he specialized in the nickel. But to be honest with you, he's also kind of like a will linebacker. We have a bunch of Swiss Army knife kind of players, and it's exciting. I'm even excited, and not to take the show and careen off the cliff a little bit, I'm excited with Dylan Labe, man. Shout out to you for that's a great interview with Dylan Labe.
Oh,
Shout out to
you,
bro. Dude, this guy is exactly the kind of archetype of what a Raider is now in 2024. Like, they talked about that a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, the Princess of Darkness, right? The Princess of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
She Amy Trask, she talks about this. Mike Lombardi. Mike Lombardi is a guy that I can't stand, but when he talked about what being a Raider is, right? And then you hear Howie Long talk about it.
Yeah.
Al Davis had a certain kind of archetype of what kind of player: tough, fast, strong, that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the archetype for the Raiders now is a physical, tough, strong, and versatile player.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you look at that, you can see that theme all around this team. And it makes me very, very excited because it kind of insulates you from losing players. You can put guys in and they can cook.
In the entire draft class. That's what I was speaking to Labe when he was on the show. Salute to him. And we were just texting today. Salute to Dylan. He loved the show. Like, he's ready to come back. He said, whenever you guys are ready during the season, Dylan is down to pull up anytime. Real quick, also, you guys, we do have our guy, Denzel Good, pulling back up on the show in about 2 weeks. We're going to be doing some DJ Glaze film breakdown from Maryland. It's going to be fun. A former Raider breaking down some tape on a active Raider. It's going to be fun in the same position. It's going to be fun.
And this is the thing about Denzel Good. And this is one of the things, Denzel Good has been a guy that we had a pretty decent relationship with.
Laube, my bad. Salute my guy Laube.
But he's a guy that, over the last year and a half, I've always reached out and communicated with and stuff like that. And I always told him the thing that I respected about him the most, and what I think him and Khalif Barnes always brought to the Raiders, is how versatile they always were. They were game. It's not too many people that can do. He was shocked when I said what I said to him, how much I appreciated him, because I understand the game. It's hard to find guys who can play on the right, the left. They could play whatever guard position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So DJ Glaze is the kind of guy that I feel like his pro comp is Denzel Good.
Oh, I like that.
So it's going to be exciting to watch him break down this kid.
Yeah, a guy that's versatile. Once again, can play guard, can play right tackle. I love it, man. Salute to Frank, man, Planet Raiders Zone. Salute to Hunch. Y'all going to be at week 1 home game. Can't wait for O'Connell to spank the Chargers again. I don't think so, Hunch. To be real with you, I don't know if we're going to make it to the first game because we have a lot going on this season, and we're kind of we got some new obligations, that we're going to be working on this offseason or this season. So I don't know how much we're going to be able to travel to certain things, but we probably won't be there, man. But I'm hoping that we go out there and we dominate the Chargers in week 1.
Yeah, week 1 wouldn't be ideal for me because
Yeah.
I'm going to be just coming off of a cruise. I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying?
That big boy shit, Wasted. Talk that big boy shit, man.
Oh, no, that ain't no – listen.
Talk that big boy shit, dog.
Come on, bro. Look, man, look, you get older, you got to travel, bro. You got to keep. I
already know. So the Raiders. Yes, me and Honcho were actually texting yesterday, and we were laughing about some things. So, yes, Honcho would definitely be on the show soon. We definitely will be revamping that series. And this time, we're going to have our brother Wasted with us, too. We're going to have some fun, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to come over here and watch my Jersey brothers jump me on screen, man. It's going to be fun.
Bro, it ain't like that, bro. It's all love, brother.
It's going to be fun. Salute to everybody here in the building, y'all. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, pay your bar tabs, hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. Let's get to the shits. My brother Wasted, I'm going to pitch some things, and I know you about to homer that shit out of here, all right? We're going to go off of last year's roster, right? Now, mind you guys, we understand it was a different regime, okay? It was Josh McDaniels. It was his show last year, right?
Big doucher.
Yeah, it was his show. You know what I mean? He was the one that put this thing together. He's the one that put the roster together. We have, basically the whole defensive side of the ball as coaches, Patrick Graham, we got Rob Ryan coming back, AP is there, regardless, whatever. But there's some continuity on the defensive side of the ball. So we might be able to look at this and kind of go off of that and gauge. Maybe it's the same, but this is going to look different. But we're going off of last year's final roster compared to this year, okay? And we're going to tell you guys who we think will make this roster, and then some potential practice squad additions as well. So last year, Wasted, we kept Jimmy G, we had Brian Hoyer, we had Aiden O'Connell. This year, we have Bradley, UDFA out of South Alabama. We have Aiden returning for year 2. We got Gardner Minshew, and we got Anthony Brown. Man, how many quarterbacks do we keep this year? We kept 3 last year.
I mean, the funny thing is, we got to look at this in context, right? Last year is a totally different regime, right? So they had 2 quarterbacks on the roster. They knew that Jimmy Garoppolo was hurt. They knew that, they needed somebody to teach the rest of the guys. Brian Hoyer was almost like a coach. They probably should have, I kept saying last year, they should have gave him a clipboard and a headset.
Boy, Hoyer. Yeah.
Roster spot. Yeah. I think they're going to keep 2. And I'm going to juxtapose this, and I'm going to kind of put this to the Chargers roster. The Chargers rosters last year,
I love it.
Quarterbacks.
They
kept Justin Herbert and Easton Stick. The guy that's making the final shot. See, this is the thing I need to understand about the Raiders. We really don't know who has final cut on all roster decisions. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that it is Tom Telesco.
I'm assuming I have a different opinion. I have an AP. I have AP, the one calling the shots in terms of the players that make the roster. I don't think that Tom Telesco,
the ones that keep, but the number, right? The number, right? How many are you going to keep? Contracts, stuff like that. I think that's one of the reasons why Tom Telesco was really, really excited about coming over here, because when it came to the Chargers, he didn't have control and autonomy over the money and things like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That the ownership was really, really integral in that. That's why you have so many bad contracts over here. So I think one of the reasons, I think Champ Kelly and Tom Telesco are probably going to be the ones. I could be wrong, but I think those are the 2 guys who are really, really going to set the table.
Okay.
The roster.
Okay. So you got how many quarterbacks?
I got 2.
2. Okay.
I got 2. I got 1 on the practice squad.
Okay. I'm gonna go Aiden. I'm gonna go Minshew. I think Anthony Brown is the practice squad guy.
Yeah, I do too.
I think we move on from Bradley. I know we're hearing pretty good things, but the pads ain't on, and he's a UDFA. I'm going with Anthony Brown. I think they want to have a little bit of everything. Minshew is a guy that is kind of a dual threat, right? Can utilize his legs when need be. I'm just saying when need be. He could create some plays outside of the pocket. Aiden's not that. He's more of a statue. And you got Anthony Brown, complete athletic freak out of Oregon, but he still hasn't put it all together yet. So I think they want to have a guy that has that particular skill set on the practice squad, hold on to him as much as possible. But you're right. I have 2 active quarterbacks, Anthony Brown on the practice squad. All right, let's go to the next position, running backs. Last year, we kept technically, I believe 6. We had Amir Abdullah, Brandon Bolden, Josh Jacobs, Jakob Johnson, who's technically a fullback, Zamir White, but he still counts. So we have 5. We kept 5 last season. Only 2 of these guys are returning this year, Wasted. So we have Amir Abdullah, we have Zamir White. I think we can pretty much – those guys are going to make the roster, right? Hold on real quick. Real fast, y'all. Hold on. Marquette, I'm live right now, brother.
Oh, shit, my bad. Hit me up later.
Where you at?
Shit, I want to say what's up. Me and Mike Scott was talking about you, dog. We was talking about how fly as hell of a hype man that you are. He's a hype man at the concert. That shit was lit. It was his birthday, so we went to go see him at the house.
But I'm going to call you right when the live's over.
All right, cuz.
All right, my brother. Peace. Salute to Marquette King, my dog. So
he's going to be back in the league soon, too. Shout out to him.
Facts. And he's actually really pushing now. Before, he wasn't really tripping too much. Right now, he's definitely trying to get back into it.
Yeah, he should, bro. Like, it's not 32 other punters that are better than him, bro. That's fucking ridiculous, bro. He should be back in the league right now.
Facts. Salute to Hug real quick before we get back to the running back position. My dog gifting 5 OLV Raiders Network memberships. Salute to my guy, man. Appreciate you, brother. The mod father of all mod fathers. Salute to my dog. All right, so let's get to it. So we kept 5 last year.
I think that number is going to drop this year because they got to keep so many defensive tackles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's going to go to 4. We're doing a running back by committee thing, but see, you got to look at it from this perspective. We had one guy that didn't take any meaningful snaps at running back last year. That was a special teams ace that is no longer with us. He was another McDaniels. You had 2 McDaniels guys that kind of got the Josh McDaniels scholarship, Brandon Bolden and Jakob Johnson. It doesn't seem like we're going to have a fullback. They didn't go out there and go re-sign a fullback. We're going to probably be utilizing a lot of our tight ends. We might carry another tight end to play the role of the fullback, almost like an H-back. We're going to be doing a lot of 12 personnel stuff. So you might have Michael Mayer, lining up with his hand on the ground. You might have Brock Bowers doing that. We've seen that a lot at Georgia. Luke Getsy does that a lot anyway. He did that in Green Bay. I see us keeping 4. And if you and what I'm going to do is I'm going to photo negative this thing and put it over what the Chargers did last year. The Chargers kept 4 running backs. They kept Elijah Dotson, Austin Eckler, Joshua Kelly, and Isaiah Spiller.
Okay. I'm going to go with, you know what's funny, man? Usually I would disagree with you on this because Luke Getsy, you know, he likes to run the football, ground and pound. But I believe you may be right on this. We have Zamir White. He's going to be running back 1. Alexander Madison, salute to him. He's running back 2. We brought Amir Abdullah back, you know what I mean, 1 more year. He's getting up there in age, veteran, more of a special teams guy at this point, right? He'll be the Brandon Bolden of this team moving forward, but still a 3rd down back if need be. And then you got Dylan. You know what I mean? Like, I think those are the 4 guys that are actually going to make the active roster. Would I love to say Sincere McCormick could make this roster? Definitely. Would I love to see Britton Brown, 7th rounder out of UCLA, potentially crack this roster? I would love it, but I have to agree with you, man. Unless we bring
a hot take, bro. I got a hot take. I don't see Amir. I think Amir Abdullah could be the guy, the odd man out, and I see this being a spot where the Raiders could scour the waiver wire and bring in another back.
Okay.
You know, like Mitchell or somebody like that. I can see them bringing in another guy.
There's rumors that we're potentially looking at adding a fullback into the mix as well. So that may be the 5th guy, depending on, you know, there was actually a rumor that that Tom and Champ were actually waiting and Getsy were waiting on Chicago to potentially cut their fullback so Luke can bring him in and just install, you know, and instill him into his offense. So we shall see. But I agree with you. I never would say under 5, but probably 4 at this point. I think I agree with you on this one. 4 running backs. So that means that we're going to have to add another player at another position on the active roster. So let's go over this. We got the running backs. We both agreed on 4. Quarterbacks, we agreed on 2 with 1 on the practice squad. Wide receivers, last year, we kept 6. Devontae, DeAndre Carter, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Renfrow, Trey Tucker. 7, my apologies. And DJ Turner, even though DJ Turner ended up really being a special teams ace for us. This year on the roster, we have Devontae, Jacoby, Michael Gallup, Jalen Guyton, Christian Wilkerson, Alex Bachman, Jeff Foreman, Ramel Kighton. And then we also have Trey Tucker, DJ Turner, Tulu Griffin. There's a whole slew of a cast right now, right? This is even before training camp, you guys. So it's an extended version of what we have at our disposal right now. But I'm going to be real with you. Can I take the reins on this one?
All right, bro.
I got Devontae, clear cut 1. Jacoby, clear cut 2. Trey Tucker, clear cut wide receiver 3. I think Gallup cracks this group as well. Jalen Guyton, the guy that Tom Telesco has pretty much guided throughout his entire career, pretty much a career Charger. I think that he may make this roster, so I add him to it, and then DJ Turner. I think those are the guys that makes this roster.
Yeah, the 5 guys. That seems very, very plausible. DJ Turner is a guy that you got to pencil in there. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a special team. Yeah. He's a special team demon. He's a guy, especially now with the new kickoff rules, you're going to have faster guys that can get it up and down the field and change direction. So he's a guy that's definitely going to make this roster. I have it at 5 too.
Okay. So we got pretty much 5, even though I do believe that we may add an additional one somewhere. I don't know where it is. I feel like one of these guys, man, and Wasted, you may not agree with me on this, man, but I'm telling you, dog, when you go look at Tulu Griffin's tape, he's a baller, man. I think he's more of a special teams guy, but if he goes to training camp and he hits, you know, preseason and he balls out, keep an eye on Tulu Griffin, UDFA.
Bro, look, man, this the same thing we did a couple of years ago. You know, what the hell was that kid's name? The kid that was from Oakland. God damn, we thought he was gonna make it too.
Oh, you're talking about my kid, my guy, Keelan Doss from UC Davis.
Keelan Doss, yeah. Look, man, it takes a lot to crack that roster, man. The only guy I've ever seen, man, that's made a meaningful impact from that position, bro, is Victor Cruz. Ooh. For him to make this roster, bro, he gonna have to have a game like that in preseason.
Yeah,
he gonna have to catch like 2-3 times. I don't see that happening, bro.
We shall see. I mean, he could be a practice.
He got to return a couple of kicks or something like that.
Yeah,
he got to do the Dante Hall or something like that. He got to do something like that.
But I do believe that Guyton and Michael Gallup can be potential cuts depending on what they look at come training camp. But I do at this point have them both making the roster.
Michael Gallup is the guy I see getting cut because Michael Gallup has struggled with injuries. Like I try not to take the time machine and go back 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah,
I have to view this situation from where he is now. Where he is now, he is a guy who has not been able to string together anything meaningful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as play, like he's been relatively healthy
In recent memory, I agree.
So I think Michael Gallup is the guy that might get cut. Now it'd be great if he can go back in the time machine and rekindle that 1,000-yard Michael Gallup.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Salute to Niles. Raiders. Salute to you, sis. Appreciate you for donating $10 to both of our channels. We appreciate you so much. Salute to my guy, Hug, man. Bro, 16 months strong to the moon, Graph. Let's go. Salute to my guy, my dog, the my father himself. Appreciate you, my brother. Real quick, let's get back to it. So we already went through the quarterbacks. We're keeping 2 active, 1 on the practice squad. Running backs, we both agreed on 5.
Yes, we agreed on 5. Yeah, and the reason why I'm saying 5 is because I don't count a fullback as a running back.
Okay. At this point, I think we both agreed on 6 wide receivers right now. I think something can change. Well, you said 5, right?
Yeah.
5. I think we both agreed on that. I think, though, there's going to be some sneaky pick. It could even be through free agency. We don't know. But I just right now, I agree with you on that. Tight ends. Right now we have Zach Gentry. We have Austin. No, this is last year. I'm sorry. Right now, last year they kept Zach Gentry, Austin Hooper. We have Michael Mayer.
And the GOAT Cole Fotheringham.
But he was on the he was on the
practice squad.
Yes, he was on the reserve list.
Yeah.
And then Jesper Horsted and then Jesper ended up on the IR.
Yeah.
So
Cole Fotheringham.
But why do they have it looking like this? So I don't know why they have this situated like this. But technically we had 3 active tight ends, right? I believe we had 3. Was it Gentry, Hooper, and Mayer? Those are the 3 active guys. And at one point, Jesper Horsted came off the practice squad, I believe.
Wait,
no. You know what? Horsted was active roster. Gentry came over later on in the year. Well, we had 3. I don't know why they have it looking like this.
Wait, so hold the phone, graphic rate.
It's the weirdest.
Hold the effing phone. We gotta figure this out here, man.
Yeah, because right now the final roster had 2 tight ends, but this is the final roster. So
yes, the final roster.
But I think we carried 3 though. We carried 3. Fotheringham was on the practice squad. We carried Hooper, Michael Mayer, and Jesper Horsted. Those were the 3 active tight ends on the roster last year.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think this year? Because
well, it's a little different this year, right? You're gonna have to carry an extra one, right? Because you have a guy that you drafted. He was your first round pick, so you know he's made it. You have your guy who was a high draft pick last year. So these 2 guys, Darren Stone.
Yeah.
Right? The difference is that Brock Bowers is not. He's like when you used to play college football, circa 2003. You would go out there and recruit. You have your dynasty, and then there would be this player that'd be off the charts, and he'd just say athlete.
Yeah,
and you didn't know what you were going to do with him, right?
Yeah,
that's what Brock Bowers is. Brock Bowers is not just a tight end; he's essentially a slot wide receiver, and that's another reason why I don't think we're going to carry as many wide receivers. So I think because we're not carrying as many wide receivers, and Brock Bowers a lot of times in 12 personnel is going to be actually in a position that a wide receiver would be, you're going to have another tight end.
So
you're going to have a guy. So yeah, you're going to have 4 guys.
Okay, so we're going to have Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, Harrison Bryant, and Zach Gentry on the active roster?
Most likely.
Okay. I'm not mad about that. I got 3. I think we carry 3 again. I think a lot of this, like, I think the O-line is going to look a lot different this year. I think James Craig and Luke Getsy are going to add a few more bodies to that room. So I think it's going to be Brock, Michael Mayer, and Harrison Bryant. I think Gentry ends up on a practice squad or he ends up being cut all out. And I like the kid. You know, the measurables are insane and all that good stuff, but I just don't know. I mean, he's a veteran at this point. He hasn't really had a ton of production at the NFL level. I have Zach Gentry being the guy, the odd man out. And then we still have, I believe, Cole Fotheringham on the practice squad as well. So that's another guy that, you know, Max and a lot of these other guys love as well. So I got 3. I got us carrying 3.
That's factual. That's actual and factual, my brother. Rabbit, hold on real quickly, man. I have to say this. I have to tell my children to stop yelling. I will hope that they can hear me in the office.
Watch it. I'm gonna hit the mute button. Scream. Ready? 1, 2.
Bang.
Bang zone.
Wait a minute.
There you have it. JJ said, would you trade Mad Max for a franchise quarterback? Mad Max is not going anywhere.
No, he's a foundational guy. He's a guy who he's more than just a defensive end. He's a guy who changed this whole order. You heard what Howie Long said. He brought the Raider way back. They stop bringing that up, bro.
Yeah,
stop bringing that up, man. We don't have, like, to me, and I know y'all think I'm crazy, right? I don't think we need to have like Patrick Mahomes to win a Super Bowl. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You guys look at what happened in the 2000s. Look at the teams that beat Brady and Manning.
Yeah.
The Ravens and the Steelers. Now, the Steelers have a Hall of Famer under center as well, right? Mm-hmm. Ben Roethlisberger. Let's make no mistake about that. But the Ravens won a Super Bowl with Joe freaking Flacco.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco, because they had a leader like Ray Lewis. They had leaders like Ed Reed. Yo, we can win a Super Bowl, bro. We can really, and if we go out there and go get a guy that's a top 8 kind of guy, we might run.
This is the thing. When Max leaves, the culture leaves. Other players are going to say, we won out. We came here. Like, you don't think Christian Wilkins came to the Raiders to play with Max Crosby?
That's right. He's
what are we doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no knock to you, JJ. Because to be real with you, that's a logical question. Would you trade him for a franchise quarterback? No. That is our franchise quarterback of the defense. We just have to identify and locate the guy on the offensive side of the ball. And we shall see this year what Minshew or Aiden O'Connell can do this upcoming season. So we agree. You had 4 tight ends this year. I got 3.
Bang zoom.
Okay.
Sorry.
So let's look at the offensive line. We're going to go last season. We kept Jermaine Illuminor, 1. Hronis Grasu, 2. Andre James, 3. Jordan Meredith, 4. Colton Miller, Thayer Mumford, Dylan Parham, Brandon Parker, Greg Van Roten. Those are our guys. We kept 9 active guys. That was the final roster, you guys. 9 guys on the O-line. I'm looking at this active roster right now. We have Colton Miller, Andres Pete, Jalen McKenzie, Andrew Coker, UDFA at TCU, Dylan Parham, Cody Whitehair, Ben Brown, Andre James, Will Putnam, UDFA out of Clemson, Clark Barrington, Jackson Powers Johnson, Jordan Meredith, Thayer Mumford, DJ Glaze, Dalton Wagner. 9 last year, end of the year roster. 9 active O linemen. Wasted. Be my guest right here. Colton Miller.
Bro, look. So you got the starting 5, right?
Yes.
You got the starting 5, and then you gotta have 9 guys, right? Because you have to have backups for backups, and then you gotta have guys that are Swiss Army knives, right? So you got the rookie, so you add him to the fold. Parham, you got Andre James, you have all these guys. You're gonna have a backup center, right? In Meredith, he's probably gonna still be here. But see, this is the thing. You drafted a DJ Glaze, right? So he's another guy you add to that mix, and then. You got the 2 veterans.
Yeah.
We brought the Andrews Pete is going to make this team, right? Now, this is the thing. Cody Whitehair is the guy where I don't know how much he has left in the tank. Cody Whitehair is a guy that is a Luke Getsy guy. Luke, he was a guy in Chicago who everyone was very, very fond of.
3-time Pro Bowler. The guy. I'm sorry. He's been to a Pro Bowl. My apologies.
Beyond that, he was one of the favorite guys in the locker room for the Bears. Yes. So I can see that translating here.
He's the Brandon Bolden this year. He's Luke Getsy's Brandon Bolden.
Yeah, so he's going to be the guy. So I think he's going to make it. And I think for that distinct reason, that's why, because we drafted 2 rookies. You know what I'm saying? We already had guys who, last year were guys that were kind of rotational pieces that are stepping up. So by attrition, it's going to be the same number.
Okay, so 9 guys. You have us keeping 9 guys.
Yeah. And it's the thing. Hopefully Wagner is a player. Maybe they might keep another one. Hopefully he's a player, bro.
Yes. So we can agree on these 9 guys. If we're going to stick to 9 like we did last year, as the season ended, Colton, Andres Pete, Dylan Parham, Cody Whitehair, Andre James, Jackson Powers Johnson, Thayer Mumford, DJ Glaze, and then you could either add in Jordan Meredith, which they liked a lot last year, wasted, or Dalton Wagner. You can either kind of go either way. Jordan Meredith provides some versatility. Dalton Wagner is going to be a guy that is specifically a tackle, right tackle. So Jordan Meredith is the guy that can give you some reps kind of across the O-line. Specifically, I think they're going to like Dalton Wagner. I don't know why, but I have this nagging suspicion that they're going to add Dalton Wagner and put Jordan Meredith on the practice squad.
Well, see, I don't know, man, because what is the, like, so say for instance, God forbid Andre James goes down, right? Is the plan to, put in JPJ? Is that the plan going forward? Like, do they view him as their guy of the future and they're just going to roll ahead with that? Yeah. Or do you keep Meredith because a lot of times when you have a backup center, he's not a versatile guy. He's a center by trade because, the way he snaps the ball and stuff. Sometimes you keep a guy that snaps the ball kind of similarly and stuff like that. So it all depends, man. It all depends. I think that's why I think you're right when it comes to Meredith. I think that JPJ makes him a little more vulnerable to making the roster because of the fact that you have a guy that, people think can be an all-pro at center. Yeah. Sitting right next to the center. He's a rookie. He's a guy that, you can kind of go ahead with that, depending on if Andre James goes down for an extended amount of time, you can kind of jumpstart that project right now.
Because if you look at it right now, Colton's the starting left tackle. Andres Pete at this point will probably be the backup left tackle. Thayer Mumford's the starting right tackle. And then you're looking at Glaze backing him up, and Glaze can also give you some reps at the guard position if need be. JPJ is a guard at this point, but he can move to center. Parham can move to center as well. But we probably need some help at right tackle. That's why I'm assuming that Dalton Wagner would be that guy, depending on what he looks like through training camp. But I don't think that they want to bet on putting this guy on the IR this upcoming or stashing him in the practice squad. I think somebody will come calling quick because of the measurables. And if you look at the production at Arkansas, bro, like he was a really good player at the collegiate level. He really was. It's just there's some things he needs to work on. Clear cut, he has some deficiencies in his game, or he wouldn't have been a UDFA. Yeah. But I do believe that he's going to be a guy this year they're going to look at and say, man, he may be a guy that can come in and he could probably be your Brandon Parker this year at right tackle, not a guy that'll move.
Yeah, all over. I don't see that level of versatility. But see, this is the thing about Wagner and some of these UDFAs and why UDFAs are becoming more of a factor. Like post-COVID, you had those guys with those extra years of eligibility. So the drafts have been a lot deeper because you got guys that had 6 years of eligibility and stuff like that coming out. You got guys like Matthew Butler and Wagner and guys like that. They got that extra year.
Yeah.
Previously, he wouldn't have been a UDFA. He would have been drafted. The pool of players had grown over the last few years because of COVID and having a whole bunch of guys with that extra year of eligibility. So that is why you can get a lot of value. A lot of times people would just kind of poo-poo guys that were on the practice squad and be like, that guy can make the team. No, when you got guys on the practice squad now, they're a real threat to make these rosters, man.
Definitely. Okay, last year we kept 10 on the D-line. Adam Butler, who's still on the roster. Matthew Butler, still on the roster. Max Crosby, John Jenkins, Malcolm Kuntz, all still on the roster. Bilal Nichols moved on. Janarius Robinson still on the roster. Jerry Tillery out of here. Tyree still here. Byron Young still here. We kept 10. So the guys on this roster right now, and this is they got it as base 4-3 defense. So look right here. These are the guys I'm gonna name that's on the defensive line right now. We got Max Crosby, Janarius Robinson. I think we can agree that both these guys are gonna make this roster. Yeah. Christian Wilkins will make this roster. Adam Butler will make this roster. John Jenkins will make this roster. Tyree Wilson, Malcolm Kuntz will make this roster, right? So that's 7 guys. Now we're looking at all the other guys, the third wave of guys, the David Agoa, which is an international portal player. We can stash him if need be. So we can put him away just for right now.
Ron Stone
Jr., UDFA. I mean, I don't see him. He'd probably be a practice squad guy, right? Wasted.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, the 2 guys that I think can crack this start, not starting lineup, but crack this roster are Marquand McCall,
yes,
and NJS.
Yep.
NJS is a guy. Now, Byron Young is going to make the roster because he's a draft pick that was highly drafted and sought after. He hasn't really, gotten a chance to really show his mettle. I don't think they're going to throw the baby out with the bathwater with him.
You named all the guys pretty much. Real talk. That's 10 guys. I have us keeping 10. I think Matthew Butler is going to be a guy that's just going to be a forgotten memory like he has been since we drafted him out of Tennessee. Hasn't been anything. Byron Young has been working his tail off this offseason, and hopefully that translates this year and he can make the roster. But I agree with you. Christian Wilkins, Max, Janarius, Adam Butler, Byron Young, Marquand McCall, who else? Nesta J, Tyree, John Jenkins. So is that 9? That's 9, I believe.
You missed somebody, bro.
I did. I think I missed one. But either way, the odd man out is going to be David Agoa. We can stash him one more year. I think Matthew Butler's out of here. I don't see us. I didn't add Malcolm Coons, so there you have it. I don't see Ellerson Smith making this roster. I don't see Charles Snowden making this roster. TJ Franklin, UDFA, I don't see him making this roster. I think those guys are on the way out. Matthew Butler as well. And mind you guys, it's still very early. Okay?
Ron Stone Jr. is a guy that, I've seen from him, there's a connection with his dad and everything like that.
Yeah.
He's a guy that I have slotted to go to the practice squad. Ron Stone Jr., I think he's going to make the practice squad.
I can definitely see that. But we keep in 10. I think we do like last year. And then we have a few guys on the way out. I think Matthew Butler has been given every opportunity. He hasn't taken advantage of it. Ellerson Smith, Charles Snowden, TJ Franklin, I could see Ron Stone making the practice squad as a UDFA. I could see TJ Franklin actually cracking the practice squad as well. But I do have Marquand McCall making this roster. And Nesta Jade is an interesting situation for me because he's a guy that's going to play nose for you, right? We have a few guys already. John Jenkins
and Marquand. So those two guys are in direct competition with each other, Marquand McCall and NJS.
I may have Nesta Jade sneaking on a practice squad, and we may keep Ellerson Smith to add an additional edge rusher. I could be wrong.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, you have so many dual role guys on this roster. It's very hard to kind of call exactly what's going to happen because you got guys like Tyree Wilson where, he's an edge, but he can play inside. Yeah. And a lot of his development came from him playing inside because he learned how to set the edge. He learned that physicality, body positioning, hand placement, things like that. And I think those are things that can continue to help his maturation in the National Football League.
Why people say we look mad and we frustrated? We what? We having fun, man. We vibing. We talking regular football.
Like we got to be clowning all the time. We can't just I'm locked in, bro. Like I'm locked in, man. Football, bro.
Salute to Frank, man, my guy, man, gifting 5 OLV Raiders Network membership. Salute to my dog. I appreciate you. If you guys missed out on those 5, do me a favor, man. Hit the link. It's pinned up top. Also, hit the link and Waste this channel as well. Become a member, man. It definitely helps us keep the lights on over here. We appreciate you guys. Salute to Frank. Salute to Joe real quick before we continue. Salute. When it comes to DBs, it's all hands on deck. Outside of Hobbs and Jack, there ain't no guarantee studs we have at corner yet. Hope Jacorian takes the next step. Salute to my guy, Joe. Appreciate you on a $10 donation. And we're going to get to that room right here very, very shortly, man. Salute to my guy, Joe. Let's get to it. All right, so we talked about we did our D-line. Let's get to our linebacking core. Last year, we kept 5 wasted. We had Curtis Bolton, Amari Burney, Divine Diablo, Luke Masterson, and we had Robert Spillane. Then we also had Darian Butler and Moaga that were on the IR.
Yeah.
So, we had 7 guys pretty much, but we know how this goes. Moaga was on a practice squad. Yeah. Butler was on a practice squad. We had 5 active linebackers last year: Curtis Bolton, Amari Burney, Divine Diablo, Luke Masterson, Robert Spillane. That room doesn't really look too much different at this point.
Yeah, I think they keep pretty much the same guys.
I think you pretty much
except Tommy Eichenberg.
Yeah, you take Curtis Bolton out of the mix. You add Tommy Eichenberg. I think that's your linebacking core right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, can we agree on that?
I think that's pretty boilerplate right there.
Yeah, Spillane, Luke Masterson, Divine Diablo, Tommy Eichenberg, and then Amari Burney, our former 6th-round pick out of Florida. So I agree. We keep 5 right there. Getting back to the defensive backs, this is the room that pretty much, outside of, our quarterback, which there's a lot of question marks, right? And I understand, but it's the corner 2 position. That's a big question mark right now going into this season. Wasted last year, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had 11 defensive backs: Jacorian Bennett, Marcus Epps, Brandon Faison, Tyler Hall, Nate Hobbs, Jack Jones, Trayvon Merrick, Isaiah Palomau, Amik Robertson, Chris Smith II. So that's 10 guys that we kept last year. I'm gonna be real with you. You pretty much can take a few of these guys off, take Tyler Hall out of there, right? You take Amik Robertson out of there. I don't know what we're looking like in terms of Chris Smith and his development at this point, but
Chris Smith's making it.
Okay.
That's. See, I think the mistake
I may disagree with you, man. I like Chris Smith, but you may have to add Richardson into the mix, Trey Taylor into the mix, and Sam Webb. I think you take out a few of these guys because we know a few of these guys aren't even on the active roster anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you take out Amik. Chris Smith, I think maybe a practice squad guy in year 2, man. I think Trey Taylor's that good, bro. I do. Like, I think that they want to see him. I don't really know. Chris Smith is a former regime guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Patrick Graham is still there.
He's a Georgia guy, right? He's a Georgia guy, right? He's not just, I mean, he's a guy who's been very, very productive in the SEC, right? And Marcus Epps is a guy who is a table setter for this defense, right? Starter, but you got to look at it from this context. You got to look at the position. You can't just put, okay, this is how many defensive backs we keep. How many safeties are we keeping? Isaiah Powell is a guy that's a dog. Rob Ryan spoke about him a lot. Mm-hmm. He brings a special set of skills. He's the guy that you can't really put him as corner or safety, even though he's classified as a safety. He moves around so much, right? I think Taylor is one of the safeties that get kept to back up, Epps or Merrick, and I think the other one is Chris Smith.
Okay, so this what I have: Jack Jones clear, Brandon Faison clear, Trayvon Merrick clear, Marcus Epps clear, Nate Hobbs clear, Jacorian Bennett clear. DeCamerion Richardson clear. Trey Taylor, I think clear. I'm gonna be real with you. I know he's a 7th round guy, but he's that fucking good. I think he sticks around. I think they keep Sam Webb.
That's the guy that I think is gonna make room for Trey Taylor, Sam Webb.
Okay. Well, we got Devonshire as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with them. I think Cornell Armstrong doesn't make the roster. I don't think Jaden Grant makes the roster. UDFA last year. Chris Smith, I do believe he's going to be a practice squad guy. Wasted.
That's a possibility, man. I just think I think Sam Webb. I think they might keep a couple of more safeties because of the fact that Isaiah Powell is a guy that they can line up all over the field. So I feel like Chris Smith is a backup for one safety, and I feel like Trey Taylor is the backup for the other safety.
Why was I not seeing Palomar on this? He's not even on this. Am I not seeing it right? Oh, they got him blanked out in the third section. So why is he not there? So I agree with you. So if you're putting Palomar in there, he's making the roster. So if I had to, I'd take Sam Webb out. So Jack Jones, Brandon Faison, Palomar, Trayvon Merrick, Marcus Epps, Nate Hobbs, Jacorian Bennett, Richardson, Trey Taylor. Huh?
Jaquan Shepard too. Jaquan Shepard is a free.
He'll be a practice squad guy. I think
Jaquan Shepard is going to be a freaking special teams ace. It's going to be rough for him to make this rock. I like Jaquan Shepard, man. He's a guy that at Cincinnati and Maryland, bro, that balled.
I'll take Chris Smith over Devonshire. I think they put Devonshire on the practice squad. He's a ball hawk, but there's still some things that you got to kind of refine. There's a few things that he hasn't put together yet, and it takes time. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think Devonshire will be put in the practice squad. I think Phelan Sanford's not going to make this roster at all. But damn, man, that's an interesting room. You think we keep 10 like we did previously?
Yeah, I think you almost have to, right? Because you don't have any proven guys. You can't just ride the lightning with some of these guys. These guys need to be developed, and they need to get snaps to develop.
Yeah. Salute to Top, man. Gifting 10 Raider Nation Unlimited memberships. Salute to my guy Top Beast, man, one of the mob fathers himself. Salute to my dog. We appreciate you so much. If you guys missed out on those 10, hit the link in Wasted's chat and make sure you hit that join button, man. And salute to Rudy. Tell us why you mad, son.
Rudy, what up, man?
Tell us why you mad, son.
The mad rapper is here.
Salute to LA Crash Dog, my guy, Graph and Wasted. That Brock Bowers. Energy today, all business, man. Salute to my guy, LA Crash Dog on a $5 holla. Salute to my dog. So, all right, we're keeping 10.
Cameron Richardson, bro, is an interesting guy because he has all the measurables. 6'2", fast as hell. The only thing with him is that in college, he didn't really get his hands on the football a lot. Yeah. He didn't intercept the ball at all. And it's like that. That's the thing about him where he's a great prospect. If he can start getting his hands on the football more, he might fuck around and be a damn star. Like that's how much physical talent the guy has. And with Devonshire, he is a ball hawk. Yeah. So it's kind of like it's crazy because when I look at Devonshire, the plays he made, you're like, damn, look at this kid.
Bro, he balled at Pitt, bro.
Yo, he balled.
Yeah.
But man, with the Cameron, bro, you can't miss the fact that this guy was in the SEC going against big name talent week after week after week. And I think that's the reason why he's going to get the nod.
Mm-hmm. Salute to Omni, man. He mentioned Will Governor as well. Another guy that's an interesting name. I just talked to my brother Fingers today. He's out. So salute to my brother. He's free. He talked to Jack Jones the other day. Jack's getting them tickets to the Raiders and Niners game, the preseason game.
Yeah.
But he was with Wu, and he was speaking highly of Wu, bro. Like, he was speaking highly of Governor. You know what I mean? Like, I know they were together and they were in the studio rocking with League, so they could have been just in a situation where it's like, this is my guy, you know, UDFA, man, woo, woo, woo. But he was talking him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fingers told me, he was like, bro, that other kid, man, it sounded like he might be on to something. I don't really know too much about Governor. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I'm not going to act like we know every single player and we dive into every single, you know what I mean? But I might have to look a little bit more into this kid, the UDFA that we got.
I love the name, bro.
Yeah.
Wu Governor. He sounds like somebody that's like somebody would add to the Wu-Tang Clan after
yeah.
We got the Wu Governor.
The Wu Governor.
The Wu Governor.
So how many do we keep right there? Because we know it's the 53 man, right?
I lost count, bro. You start talking about Wu Governor.
I know, right? All right, so let's do this real quick. Let's count them out before we get off this whole roster shit. Aiden, Gardner Minshew, those are the two active quarterbacks, right? We're about to write this shit down somewhere.
Bro, you tripping, bro. Yo, listen, I am cooked. I am so cooked right now, bro.
You know that was our 53 man roster, you guys.
Thank you. Shout out to everybody. oh my God, I can't be serious anymore. God damn it.
No, but I love it. I mean, look, bro, we pretty much broke it down, and once again, I'm not going to count them, you guys. But Aiden, Gardner, quarterback, right? Running backs, we said keep Zamir, keep Alexander, keep Amir, keep Dylan. Those are your four, right? We said 4 running backs.
Yeah.
Wide receivers, Devontae, Michael Gallup, Jacoby, Jalen Guyton. We had Trey Tucker and DJ Turner. Oh, we didn't add DJ Turner to that room either, bro. That's 7. Got to keep 7.
Yeah. You know it's crazy because that's his position, but you think of him as a special team.
But he's a guy that'll give you a few reps when need be, right?
Oh yeah, he definitely can. He can block too.
Yeah, there you go. So that's 7, that's 11, that's 13 right there. So then you go to tight ends. I had us keeping 3. You had us keeping 4, right?
Yeah.
I had Brock, Mayer, Harrison Bryant. You had Gentry making cracking, or was it Cole Fotheringham?
We need a blocker. I don't think it's gonna be Cole Fotheringham.
Or Gentry. You got Gentry, and I think Cole Fotheringham can block actually, but it's cool. The O line was the one that's just like God, bro. Like, because you want to keep as much talent as you can. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have it be another year where you watch the Seattle Seahawks come and poach a guy like Clinton McCurtis from.
Oh my God, that hurt, bro.
And now he's their starting right guard, and he's actually, they said he's looking better than Christian Haynes, the young kid out of Connecticut right now. You know what I mean? So that sucks. But Colton, Dylan, Andre James, Jackson Powers Johnson, Thayer Mumford, DJ Glaze, we have Cody Whitehair, Andres Pete, and then Dalton Wagner. Those were 9.
Wagner.
With Jordan Meredith potentially, because of the versatility, cracking the 53. And then the defense is pretty easy, you guys. You know what I'm saying? We have Max, Christian Wilkins, John Jenkins, Malcolm Kuntz, Janarius Robinson, Adam Butler, Tyree Wilson. And then you look at, those are the 7 guys that are going to be pretty much in and out on that starting lineup, right? And then you're looking at Ellerson Smith potentially cracking that roster as well, because you can use some additional pass rush and help. I think David Agoa is going to get that international portal once again. Don't have to worry about him. Byron Young, we talked about him making this roster. Matthew Butler's on the way out. Charles Snowden on the way out. Ron Stone potentially cracking the practice squad. Marquand McCow, nose tackle that came over from the Carolina, former Kentucky product. We have him making this roster. TJ Franklin, I think, is going to be a practice squad guy. Nesta J, the guy that we both think that can make this roster, but I don't think you necessarily need to carry 3 nose tackles.
No, you don't. So I think Nessa J could get stashed. I think McQuan is more size-wise. He has he's a little more unique because of how big he is. You know what I'm saying?
So maybe Matthew Butler
necessary.
There you go. But maybe Matthew Butler finds a way back onto this roster because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You can always use some more defensive tackle help. I mean, let's not act as though, bro, we're super stacked at the defensive tackle position. Like we have Christian Wilkins, phenomenal. John Jenkins is up there in age. He looked really good for us. Adam Butler. You know what I mean? We're not technically deep at defensive tackle. And then Tyree, like I said, he was out there looking like a 3-tech. I think you're going to give him some reps at the defensive tackle position as well. But
I disagree. I think we are deep. We're deep. I think that, especially the way that Patrick Graham likes to get these guys in and out and keep them fresh, I think we're pretty deep, man.
Okay. And then once again, the linebacker group, pretty easy.
Yeah.
Devine, Spillane, Luke, Tommy Eichenberg, Amari Burney. I think that's pretty much it, with a few guys like Moaga, Darian Butler on the outside looking in. The cornerback room, safety room, we combined them. It's a little tricky. We'll go through the corners real quick one more time for those who just joined. Jack Jones, Brandon Faison is going to make this roster. Merrick's going to make this roster. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just go complete.
Yeah, DBs.
Jack, Trayvon, Marcus Epps, Nate Hobbs are definitely making this roster. Brandon Faison, Jacorian Bennett, those are 5. Richardson, 6. The rookie 5th rounder out of Ole Miss. Or Mississippi State. My apologies, you guys. And then we're looking at a mixture of Chris Smith, Devin Shire, Sam Webb, and Cornell Armstrong. Can one of those guys crack? We kind of questioned Chris Smith. Like, can he make this roster? I think we put him on the practice squad because I think that Trey Taylor makes the active roster.
And I vehemently disagree. Chris Smith is a guy I see making an impact this year as well.
I would love it. We were both high on him coming out of Georgia, bro. Captain, leader of that defense. I'm not mad about that. But I do.
I always lean into my SEC roots.
Yeah.
You got an SEC person, man, a guy that's been productive at a big program, played with the top of the top talent in the National Football League. I think that translates better.
Look, I'm not against it. I'm just saying I have high expectations of Trey Taylor. Technically the best safety at the collegiate level last year in the NCAA. We got him in the 7th round. I think that he is going to be a guy that makes it. And then we got Palomar as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's going to be there. I'm expecting a lot out of him this year, bro. I am. Salute to Forever, man. Gifting 20 Raider Nation Unlimited Wasted Talent memberships. Salute.
Wow. To you.
That means a lot, Forever. Appreciate you. For those who missed out on those 20, hit the link on Wasted channel. Become a member, man. We definitely appreciate all the members, all the non-members. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, but it definitely helps us keep the lights on, you guys.
It's a dope-ass community we got, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. Salute to VL Forever, man. That means a lot to us, fam. Real talk. Appreciate you. What else, man? A few other things we want to talk about before we go?
Man. I mean, look, bro. I'm just to the point now, man, where, like, I just want football to happen right now. We've been flipping and bouncing and mixing all of this stuff up, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I can't wait to see real football. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a game. I'm waiting for practices. I'm waiting to see what the rookies are doing. We're going to have boots on the ground out there. Shout out to Mike Dixon. We're going to have people on the ground out there. We're going to be out there. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait to be around the game, bro. That's one reason why I'm kind of a little somber, bro, because it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, because it's like, it's always a part of the offseason. You look at, the draft, this, that. Now we gotta really, really wait, man. And I'm just, man, I'm.
We're almost there, though.
Yeah, we almost did. You got us arguing about basketball.
I know.
This guy been arguing about basketball, bro. It's unbelievable, man.
It's funny, man. I'm a Kings fan, so I can't really argue about shit. I kind of just throw my hat in the ring and just hope that I can get a few things right, and then I just kind of move and then I stir shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, hey, man, free agency start. We're not going to get into that. You know what I mean? But it started today, so there's some moving and shaking going on. Salute to the chat. Yes, LT, we are doing July 11th, 9 Eastern, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. We will be live breaking down tape with our brother Denzel Good, talking about DJ Glaze's film out of Maryland. Salute to LV Maximus, our brother as well in the building. My dog, man. Appreciate you, brother. But, yes, we will be doing that live. And also, we will be doing the film breakdown this week, coming up Friday on Trey Taylor. And we're locking in the time and date, me and Wasted, to have Trey Taylor on with us as well to talk to the young rook, talk to the young pup about being a Raider and the whole draft process and all that good stuff too. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Definitely.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like when you see how much talent we have, bro. I'm trying not to get overly excited, but damn, it's hard not to, bro. It really is, man. This season is going to be fun, man. This season is going to be fun, man. I hope I don't have a whole lot of get off my lawn moments this year, like meltdowns and stuff like that, bro. I hope this is a year, man, we take the next step and really move this organization forward. Because look, man, I think if any fan base has been patiently waiting and deserving this, it's us, man. Why not us, man?
Yeah.
Why not us, man? The money, the money that's floating around the organization, Mark Davis is doing everything he can. It's just a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. And, when you look in the media, it's been nasty work the last few weeks. When the news cycle gets bad, the first thing they do is just try to write a negative story about the Raiders, and we're not having it, bro. We're not owning none of that negativity, bro. Like, when they were talking about yesterday, the National Football League and the class action suit that they have against the National Football League, and this is a national article, not a Raider-centric article. They said this is going to affect the Raiders big time. I'm like, why just us? We're not the only team. Like, if the NFL got to pay something, that's 32 other teams that got to pay this shit too. They just going to affect us. What the F y'all talking about?
No, this facts. Hey, real quick, I want to bring this up as well because I don't know if you guys got an opportunity to see this. It's kind of been going around social media today. Travis Kelce, he joined Tyler Lewan and Will Compton, busting with the boys. Salute to those guys out there doing stuff. Did you get a chance to see some of the stuff that he said about that Christmas Day?
Yeah, man. I loved it, man.
I
loved it.
So for the nation who didn't get an opportunity to check this out yet, it definitely lit a fire under all those guys' asses on their run to winning a Super Bowl. I quote, "We got our asses beat by the fucking Raiders on Christmas. Fucking ruined Christmas, motherfuckers." Kelce told podcast host Taylor Lewan and Will Compton. Antonio Pierce, he had those dudes ready to brawl out there on the field. 100%, man. And I love that shit. I was like, man, if we play with that kind of edge or that kind of toughness, that kind of don't fuck with us mentality, we won't be stopped. And it just kind of ended up like that. But that Raiders game was definitely a turning point. You'd love to see that.
Yeah, you got to take an ass whooping and give an ass whooping sometime.
Bro, and thank you forever. That means a lot, man. So much. My dog out here gifting both of us. We appreciate you, brother. That means a lot. Yo, but hearing a first ballot Hall of Famer, you know what I mean? Probably the best tight end in the league forever for the past decade. Speak that highly about.
Whoa. His name's not Rob Gronkowski. Relax.
I mean, one of the guys, bro. Come on, man. This is Travis.
Relax, bro. You talking Rob Gronkowski here?
Travis Kelce, man. I mean,
yeah, but he's not Gronk. Stop it.
I mean, but bro, it's Travis Kelce, motherfucker.
Yo, F him. Yeah. He is not Rob Gronkowski. Bro.
I mean, I don't like the goofy motherfucker either. I'm just saying,
not Rob Gronk. I mean, it's Gronk. Yo, fucking 7 days a week, twice on Sunday over him.
But either way, right? Let's just say Gronk said the same shit. That lets you know, man, that this coach has this team ready, prepared. To hear a future Hall of Famer, all-pro guy, 3-time Super Bowl champ, speak that highly about us on Christmas Day and say that these guys were just out there just boom, boom, boom. Bro, it's like I just wish that we had a little bit more football to play last year. I wish that grittiness and that grind happened a few weeks earlier. Wasted, right? Yeah. Josh got let go before the Detroit Lions game, before that game. A few games prior, we had an opportunity to do something special, man. You know what I mean? And I hated that we beat them, then we go on to lose the Colts game, which was nasty. It was too close. We beat the Broncos.
Viking game, bro, was the one that really sits in my craw. That bro, you pitch damn near shutout and you get shut out. That one is the problem for me, man. It's just, look, man, when you look at Travis Kelce, bro, and you look at the Chiefs, these are guys who have owned us, and it feels good for us to take some of that back. But then they went and put their ashes out on our head and won a Super Bowl in our stadium. We need to exercise the demons. We got to beat their ass this year. I'm sorry, man. We got to make this back into the rivalry it used to be. And it's hard, man. It's hard. I talk to you guys, and hey, guys, if hold on.
Top, get the fuck out of here, Top.
Wait a minute. You guys, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. You're going to have to gather around the fire, everybody. Gather around the fire. Wasted talent is going to, go back in the days. Now,
I've been waiting.
Guys, it is cool to talk about that Christmas Day game. But if I'm being honest, We need to remember the days when Elvis Gerback was the quarterback. We need to remember the days when fucking Trick Green was the quarterback. You know, Brody Croyle or Cody
Elvis Gerback.
Elvis Garbage. So no, Elvis Gerback was an okay quarterback. But I'm just saying, we need to go back to them days because let me tell y'all something. It is impossible, damn near, to win your division when you got a Hall of Famer in your division.
Yes.
And this is what we're looking at now.
Yeah.
What we are right now, we're in the position that the Jets were in all those years with Brady. We're in the position that the Jets were in those years with Jim Kelly and Dan Marino.
Yeah.
We're in the position that the Titans and all those teams were in, trying to overcome Peyton Manning. This is the NFC West trying to overcome Joe Montana and Steve Young. This is the position we're in. And really, it's probably a more it's a harder task because of the fact that Patrick Mahomes is so accomplished and so young and so damn talented. He might be one of the most talented, and I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment. He might be one of the most talented quarterbacks of all time.
Hey, Top. Hey, get on Waste's helmet right now too, man. Top, go ahead and get on Waste's helmet too. Hey, I praise Travis Kelce, for him being one of the better tight ends. Go ahead and scold Mr.
Why am I getting scolded?
Hey, man.
Get out of here. What are you talking about?
You giving a Chief love, man. Hey, Top don't like that shit.
Look, I'm not giving them love. What I'm telling you is that the reality of it is that Patrick Mahomes is a fucking problem.
Oh, facts.
It's the reality, bro. Like, I'm not saying anything crazy. You guys act like I'm going back to Lynn Dawson like LV Maximus. I'm not going back to Lenny. And Lenny Dawson used to get that ass whipped by us too.
Why wasn't Amari Gaynor on that roster, on that list either, bro? He was not even on there. Yeah. We did not see Amari Gaynor on there. I like the kid. I think he's a stud. That could be a sneaky add to that defense. Wasted. Salute to Joseph C.
Yo, it's funny, man, because Top B says that I knew Abraham Lincoln. If I knew Abraham Lincoln, then you knew Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, John Hancock, and all of the forefathers because you are substantially older than me, Top B.
Top Wasted was there.
Thank you very much, Top Beats.
When Lincoln took that headshot, Wasted was eating popcorn.
Boo.
He was there.
Oh, boo!
He was there.
Get out of here, graphic with the nonsense.
Little brain matter fell into his.
Hey man, booger no nose ring. Booger no nose ring. Booger no nose ring. The diamond crusted booger. Yo, we gotta boo this man.
Wasted had a little bit of brain matter in his popcorn box. He was there. He was there.
Get out of here, Graf.
He said Abe Lincoln owes Wasted $209.
Listen, no.
Yo, salute to God, family, and Raiders for Life. Talk about Max Crosby's interview with Howie Long on the Rush podcast. Great podcast. Look, I think Wasted kind of touched on it yesterday. Talked about it, right? Pause. I talked a little bit about what I thought about what he said with Max having to get off the field a little bit more here and there, right? Like you got to be able. You can't play every snap forever.
Health as well, baby. Health as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Health as well. So. That's really doing. I love the interview. I mean, Howie Long is one of my favorite Raiders of all time. And this just you can't compare that interview to anything else that he's done to me because that's one of my favorite players of all time.
And the enigmatic Howie Long.
Yes,
we see Howie Long in the public because he's on Fox every week.
Yes,
but as far as him being back and coming back as a Raider, doesn't do that a lot. He doesn't show up to the alumni parties and things like that. He's a very, very busy guy, right? Yeah. He's a guy who's been a star. He's been in movies and things.
Bro,
like
where
that.
the fuck did these thumbs come from, bro? Wasted like
I don't know. I was about to ask you when we got off the air. Bro, what the fuck is doing this?
Somebody be like, yo, somebody trolling, bro. Somebody has access to something. Dog, like sometimes you'll be cooking and then a thumbs down to pull up. And I'll be like sitting there laughing like, yo, somebody is like hating, bro. What the fuck is going on?
Who in the hell is doing it?
A whole Mickey Mouse thumb just popped up on the side of your shoulder blade, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's always on my channel.
Yeah, bro, shit don't happen to me.
What the F is going on here? I low-key be thinking it's you, dog.
Bro, how the fuck I'm gonna throw a thumb up on your screen, bro?
I don't know, man. You be doing a lot of shit. I be like, man, you take you.
No, bro, I don't know how to do it. I'm like,
yo, you taking advantage of them years. You taking advantage of them years, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you doing, bro. I told you my first cell phone was the Zach Morris biscuit. Your first cell phone was like a black.
Mine was the blue Metro with the snake game on it.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. With you put the little light and the ring and all that stuff.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, you had the track daddy.
Yeah, you had the brick joint. You had to pay the
track
full.
daddy.
You had to pay the full. Yeah, you had to pay the full joint.
Yeah. So,
Nah, he said, salute to Watts. Said how he told Max that because he did it. This is facts though. Watts. Look, last year we see it caught up to Max, right? The knee injury. We finally realized. I said this on my show a few days ago that you're human. We realized Max Crosby's human. Like that knee, he shouldn't have played on it.
Yeah, but is he really human?
He's barely human. Let's just say that. But at the end of the day, like you look, this is why you need to keep a nice carousel of edge rushers, Wasted, because you need to be able to take Max off the field for a breather here and there. Allow Malcolm Kuntz, allow Tyree, allow Janarius Robinson, or a few other of these guys to go out there and get some reps. Because at the end of the day, man, you do not want to see. Look, without Max, are we even having these conversations?
No, not at all.
Realistically, without Max, you guys, this whole show is just.
Yeah, it's somber. So the thing is, it's some times in the middle of the second quarter. Hey, Max, go take 3 plays and sit down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or at the end of the half, if you're up and they're gonna go out, go out there and sit them down a little bit. Because you want to keep them fresh for the fourth quarter. A lot of times back in the day with Lawrence Taylor's of the world, guys like Derek Thomas.
Walt said, give Lamar Houston some snaps.
Man, Lamar Houston was a beast, man.
God, bro.
I like Lamar Houston, man. Lamar, it's crazy, man. That defense, man. I'm very fascinated by that era of Raider football because the problem with that era of Raider football, especially when we got Jason Campbell, was the fact that our line was the issue.
Yeah,
we had some weapons, bro. Not like a lot of us. Like I'm a big Chad Schilling guy, but Chad Schilling didn't really do a whole lot for it. I don't think he even had
Lou Murph, the Jacobys.
Yeah, and Lou Murph. I remember Lou Murph coming out and being better than Darius Hayward Bay. He was our #1 pick.
Yeah.
They came out the same year. Lou Murph was way more impactful. Shout out to Lou Murph, right? But the Jacoby Fords of the world. We had Run DMC. We had some guys, man. You know what I mean? You had Michael Bush and guys like that.
Yeah.
Well, we had some skill with Zach Miller. We had some skill position guys. We had guys on the defensive side of the ball. The problem was the offensive line with that team. Even when Jason Campbell was here, it was the offensive line, bro. And if we could have solved that, I think the Raiders could have competed at a higher level because the Chiefs weren't that then.
No, hell no.
It wasn't that.
Salute to Chris, man. Just showing love for y'all show, man. Chris, we appreciate you, brother. That means a lot.
Raiders, my guy, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Salute to Chris for Raiders. He donated 5, 10. I mean, 5 to both, man. So salute to the 10 shot to both of our channels, man. That means
Orlando McClain.
Bro, we thought he was gonna be the one coming out of Alabama, bro. That shit. Get a few questions in, you guys, before
I'm about to show you something real quick, bro. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Salute to the chat, y'all. The Mavs just signed Najee Marshall. Damn. He said, remember Max played the whole game with a busted knee and didn't get a tackle until the fourth. Watts. Come on, man. Keno, Michael Bush, that was one of my guys, bruh. And for those who didn't know about Michael Bush, I believe Louisville, right? Played at Louisville.
He played at Louisville.
He was a stud, bro. I love Michael Bush, man. Love Michael Bush.
34, man.
Yeah, man. Let me see.
He was a stud at Louisville.
Yeah, Capio. Yep, Denarius Moore. That was my guy.
Yo, look.
Q, I just see.
I'm going to tell y'all, Rolando, my dog, I loved Rolando McClain, bro. I thought he was going to be the next Ray Lou, man.
Hey, that's a big-ass jersey, bro.
Yo, it's not big, bro. It's a 48.
It's a big-ass jersey.
It's not a big jersey, bro. I'm just not 5 pounds like you, you know what I'm saying?
That's just the same size of your age and shit, bro. That's crazy.
And you know what's funny, bro? You get these prepubescent body motherfuckers talking trash about me. You know what I'm saying?
No. You're using these big words, Wasted. I'm going to take it from a disrespect.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth and make the sale, motherfucker. Yeah, that's fire though, bro. Was that
was the era though? You know what I'm saying?
Is that one of the ones that mom's sick?
Yeah.
That's so cold, bro.
Bro, yeah, she found a whole bag of jerseys, man. I got my Derek Burgess, my Run DMC. I got a Carson. I got to send you that Carson Palmer too because I can't.
Bro,
that shit
put that though in a case and put that in the cave, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this one in the cave, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this one because this one is clean because. It was funny, man. My one of my kids were born around the time when Rolando McClain came in.
Love it.
and she used to always throw up all the time. So I never really wore it a lot. Your kids a little, they throw it up on you and shit all the time. Yeah.
Well, I had a Seawood jersey that stayed getting lit up by both of them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got a black, bro. I got a black Seawood, a Mitchell Renz black Seawood, bro. That I might have wore like once, bro. I wore that.
I'm about to order that Jerry Rice one that I showed you on eBay. I'm about to order that shit, bro. I got to. That shit's cold,
bro. My John Ritchie, I can't wear it either, yo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Yo, I just saw somebody say John Ritchie. I got a John Ritchie jersey, bro, but it's the old. That shit is from the 90s, bro. I don't think I can fit that. That shit was when I was in high school, bro. I can't fit that shit, bro.
Hey man, somebody over here, man. I could fit that.
Grab that jersey is fucked up, bro. Like that, you can't even see the number 4. You can't see the numbers. It's the old iron on shit. It wasn't authentic,
bro. To beat the shit ones, bro. The ones that been through shit. You know what I mean? Salute to Robles. What's the most intriguing position you guys are looking forward to in training camp besides the quarterback position? Oh, damn. Okay. Well, you took that because I was going to say that as well. Wasting got running back. Is there a reason behind that?
Yeah, man, because you're going to have to support this quarterback, man. You're going to have to. Like that. That's the thing. Like, until he grows into a guy that's an actual starter, he's going to have to prove his mettle out on the field. He was last year.
Yeah.
Initially, I think there's a lot of looks that are going to be thrown at him because I don't think people respect Aiden O'Connell the way they probably should around the National Football League. They're going to blitz him a lot. He's going to have to be supported.
Okay. Robles, I'm going to go with the cornerback position. Outside of Nate, and I'm hoping that he can stay healthy, and outside of Jack Jones, if he can continue that upward trajectory that he was, he had a phenomenal year for us last year. Outside of those two guys, I'm a little nervous. I'm hoping that Jacorian Bennett can be that guy, the number 2 guy. I'm hoping that Brandon Faison can bounce back from that injury last year. He was on the IR all year last year. And hoping that one of these young guys, Devonshire or Richardson, can step up in year one and add some value to that room. So on the defensive side of the ball, I'm going to go corner. But I agree with Wasted. I think the running back room, just because it's so unproven, you know what I mean? Like that scares me a little bit. Hey, did you see Alex Madison's interview? Salute to our brother Mike Dixon.
Yeah, I saw it, man. Yeah, look, I'm excited as far as what kind of person he is and stuff like that.
No, but bro, he hyped up Dylan. He said they asked him. They said, "Who was the guy that performed insanely at OTAs?" And he said, "Dylan Lobby." This is straight up. So we're hearing a lot of that right now. You know what I mean? So salute to Dylan, man. I'm so hyped about him, getting on this team this year, man. And if you guys didn't get an opportunity, please go check out the show that we just did. East Coast Gridiron, Big Mike. We just broke down some film on him, New Hampshire, with the bad, terrible O-line and some questionable parts on that offense, man. Dylan balled out, bro. Like the production could have probably been double if he had a really good O-line. Yeah. It showed the difference. When they were facing, I believe it was Western Michigan. I believe that was the game that we talked about. And you can see the difference in talent, the difference in size. But Dylan was still the best football player on, like on the field. It was him and Marshawn Nealon. You know what I mean? Like those were the two guys on opposite sides that were the two clear-cut best players on the field. And we're talking about a guy that played with the offensive line that looked like, dog, I can't even.
Yeah, he had a dog shit offensive line, bro.
Yeah.
Even in that league, which is not the most competitive league.
Yeah.
So to speak. Yeah. Now Dylan Lobby, man, is a guy that, man, like, and you guys know, and it's not just because of his skin color. He reminds me of the kind of running back that Christian McCaffrey is. Alvin Kamara, those very, very versatile guys, man.
Yeah. And
I can't wait, man.
Thumper as well. He's not afraid of contact. He'll run right through you. You know what I mean? So I love it, man. Dylan's an intelligent guy. Love that pick. Facts, man. Raider Nation for life. Salute to my guy on the comment. McCaffrey has the best 3-cone ever. But Lobby will be rocking the 23. And I love it, man. Stem T, we talked about that. Even Dylan said, like, Christian McCaffrey, like, that's one of the guys, the reasons why he's a running back, right? Like he grew up idolizing the guy. But, like, we can all kind of agree that's a very steep climb. Like there's running backs and then there's Christian McCaffrey, right? There's running backs and then there's Christian McCaffrey.
That's like coming to the league and be like, oh, he's gonna be the next Larry Fitzgerald, or he's gonna be the next Jerry Rice. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah,
a lot, bro. It's a lot. And I feel like Dylan Labe, hopefully he can come in and carve his own niche, and people could say the next Dylan Labe.
The Glazinator.
Yes, you damn right. Glazinator, baby.
Yo, I don't think y'all realize we be on the phone off screen, and I say that like anything Nader wasted be dying. Like the Glazinator, he just motherfucker just start crying on the phone. I'm telling you.
Well, look, listen, the euphemisms that have been created from myself and you, bro, are legendary, bro, and there will be more this year.
Yes,
there will be more.
Yes. Yeah, the Laube breakdown was cold. Dylan got a lot of upside as long as we can use him right. This is facts. This is facts. And the kid is excited to play for this team. He is excited to go out there and prove himself. That's why I'm so excited about Dylan being on this roster. Outside of the film and the football, like he's excited to be here and he's saying all the right things. I'm excited about this kid, man. Real talk. Salute to Stone Cold Raider. Malcolm Kuntz going to have a close to a 2005 Derek Burgess type season this year. Talk, Stone Cold.
Derek Burgess, that's my dog.
Oh, yeah.
I love Derek Burgess, man. He's one of my favorite defensive ends ever.
Stu said that. He says that's one of his favorite defensive ends of all time.
Yeah, I was a Derek Burgess fan when he was an Eagle. You know what I'm saying? When he was an Eagle, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because I watched what he did. And, I played the game. And, listen, Derek Burgess was one of the best even Warren Sapp said that.
Yeah.
He said he's one of the coldest defense. That's a guy that gets overlooked, man. That guy was very, very, very underrated, man. Great player.
He was a Pro Bowler that year. Played in 16 games, had 16 sacks that season. The following year had another Pro Bowl year with us and had 11 sacks. I forget sometimes how good Burge was. Like, you know what I mean? Even like some so-called down seasons, 11 sacks, 8 sacks. You know what I mean? Like, man, bro. And he played on some bad teams. That's the thing that fucking sucks, bro. Like, Burge is one of the ones, bro.
Glazinator, bro. I'm just
the Glazinator.
Bro, I'm retarded, bro. Like, everybody's the Nader. Everybody's
the Nader. Salute, man. Damn, my God, man. That's Waste's old stripper name, the Glazinator.
No, my old stripper name is Zeus Montgomery.
Montgomery, bro.
Malibu.
Biff Malibu. Salute to our brother in the building as well. My God. Get a few more questions in, y'all, before we get out of here. We're coming up on almost an hour and 45 minutes. Get a couple in before we get out of here, man. Salute to the chat, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Pay your bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. We definitely appreciate it. It keeps us in the algorithm. It's going to be a major season this year. And you guys, we're going to be breaking some news soon, too. We got a lot going on, you know what I mean, with our respective platforms. We just want to give you guys real quick, give you guys your flowers. Without you guys, none of this stuff that we're doing is possible. Thank you so much for supporting us day in, day out. I'm telling y'all right now, we are forever indebted. You know what I mean? Like we love doing these live shows because we get you guys involved with what we got going on. But I don't think you guys realize how much of a role you guys play within our show, man. When we have sponsors reach out, when we have this person reach out, this person, we always mention y'all. I promise you, it's always like our audience is going to show up because they support us so heavy and blase blah. So I want to give you guys your flowers and brag about you guys a little bit, man. Salute to y'all for allowing us to be able to do what we do, man. It means a lot, man. Real talk. Salute to y'all. Salute to East Coast. Wasted, I got your last dose of medicine in a tiny white cup outside your door. Got that melatonin on lock for you.
Whoa, young fella. Whoa, young fella. I don't know if you reached the levels to be taking shots at Wasted. I don't know if you reached that level. You build the bear looking bastard.
Yo, oh shit. Hey.
Boy, young fella, relax.
It's one of the ones. We got to get y'all on and go crazy. Robo says, how many sacks does Kuntz have this year? How many do y'all think? I'm gonna go with 10 and a half.
I'm gonna go 13, bro. I think Malcolm Kuntz is gonna benefit off of the fact that Max Crosby is going to be harassed like none other. I think, and he's playing for a contract. I think he's gonna be on 10. Yeah. I think by the end of the season, bro, it is going to be a hellacious. I think we're going to have a defense this year, bro, that's going to assert itself as one of the top 3 units in the league, man, because of these 2 men.
I love this question right here, man. Got a question for you too. If you got any 3 current players not on the current roster, Mahomes, Sauce, Fred Warner. I'm gonna keep 2 guys. I got Mahomes. I got Fred Warner. Damn, I might have to add Christian McCaffrey to this. To be real with you, because he's just that good.
Yeah. I mean, bro, but I hate talking about
Niners and the Chief. I hate it, but
bro, I hate talking about players that I hate. You know,
I know, but bro, let's keep it a buck. If you can get Christian McCaffrey, the greatest running back in the league, who's been healthy as of late as well, not the Carolina Panthers version where he was in and out of the line. He's been great for the Niners. Fred Warner, clear cut, the best linebacker in the league, and then Mahomes. I mean, bro, I'm going with those 3 right there.
F him. Give me Joe Burrow. I want to beat Mahomes, bro. I don't want my team. Like real shit. I want to beat that motherfucker. I'm sick of him, bro. I feel the same way about him I used to feel about Michael Jordan. And not really, because when there's a part of me that always loved Mike because he's Mike. Everybody loved Mike, right? But he was beating my Knicks. But with Mahomes, I just hate his bird beak face ass. I want to see Patrick Mahomes get slammed down and demoralized and just his nose broken. I want to see the bridge of his nose bleeding. I want to see us beat him. I want his jersey to be dirty. I want to be sitting on the sideline looking out of his ear hole. That's what I want. I don't want him.
I want to see that too, but you still ain't even answer the question, motherfucker.
Man, fuck him.
Okay, fuck him. Hey, to answer your question, fuck him. There we go. Look at Jack Burton, our guy, man. And name any 2 old school Raiders besides C. Wood or Mac to put on this defense.
Oh, Howie.
I mean, that's
Howie,
cool.
man. Howie and Mike Haynes.
Ooh, I like that. I may have to agree with you on both. You know what? I don't want to do that. I love Haynes. Howie for sure. That's clear cut. Now, hold on. Now, can we have a player that may have been playing for us that wasn't as great as he was with us, but he was great somewhere else?
We talking about Warren Sapp or somebody like that?
I'm just saying, if I can add Howie and Warren Sapp to this roster,
yeah, man, that'd be.
I'll go Howie and Jack Tatum.
Jack Tatum can't play today.
I'm just talking about in terms of talent. Like I know it's a different game. I know he's a thumper. He'd knock your fucking head off. I understand that. But like in terms of talent, I would probably have to go Jack Tatum. Howie and Tatum. Are you? I know you're trying to like make this a thing where today's NFL. I get that. I'm just talking about in terms of talent when they dominated at their peak, whenever they were in the league.
But Jack Tatum didn't really dominate. You know what I'm saying? Like Jack Tatum, Jack Tatum used to line people up. He used to hit them and stuff like that. But the thing is, like guys like Lester Hayes and them guys had the numbers too. You know what I'm saying? Like Jack Tatum was an intimidator and stuff like that. But I'm talking about trying to cover somebody and shit like that. Mike Haynes, bro, that dude was different, bro. Mike Haynes was different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like as a corner, bro. I mean, that's your guy.
Oh, hey, all right, there you go too. Look, so if we can do the prime thing, Rod Woodson.
Rod Woodson in his prime is ridiculous,
insane.
And they said on the defense and Namde, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And I know people.
He was a terrible Eagle. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing with Namde too, bro, is that I can't put Namde up there with some of them
system guy. Namde's a
system guy. Yeah, I can't. Shit, Ronnie Lott.
Oh, Ronnie
Lott, man. Ronnie Lott led the league in interceptions with us for us. People forget that. Was that 1991 when Ronnie came over? Ronnie Lott led the league in interceptions. I think he had like 10 interceptions that year, if I'm not mistaken.
Derek, Greg Townsend as well. But the thing is, you got Max. You're only adding one more guy to that D line, which would be Howie Long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Greg Townsend. Like that, he will forever be one of my favorite Raiders because I grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying? So like I grew up watching him week in and week out. But I have to go with Howie clear cut. But that second one is tough, man. Like Dan Lester, Haynes, fuck, bro. That's a tough because we've had so much great talent come out of that defensive side of the ball. Fuck, man, that's tough. Romanowski is a great Raider as well. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, Romo was great, man. But man, I'm talking Mike Haynes was different, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, so for us, bro, he had 8 picks for us one year, bro. His first, that was 1991. I was right. He led the league in it. So he had 8 picks, man. Fucking how many forced fumbles?
Yo said Jack had like 37 picks in a time when they didn't even pass the ball as much. That's pretty good.
No, that's great. That's great, bro. That's great. I'm just saying, bro, like I'm looking at it from today's metric. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If that would translate today. That's all I'm saying, bro.
If we had to go with guys that can translate to what's going on today, I'd probably go with Howie, and then I would probably go with with Rod Woodson.
And there's another guy that was one of my favorite Raiders, and he tragically died. He had stomach cancer. Eric Turner.
Love Eric.
Turner was, he showed his ass with the Browns, came over here, played well for us, and he got stomach cancer, and it was crazy. He came, everybody saw how small he was when he came into camp that year. It was just so shocking the way he passed away, man.
And watch, I love Terry McDaniel. I'm ready to fight people when people say that Terry McDaniel went one of them once. That was one of my favorite players. That was another guy when I was a kid. I would draw him every day. Like I stayed drawing Terry McDaniel. That was my guy.
Bro, didn't we have like 3 first-round picks the year Terry McDaniel was drafted? I think we had like 3 first-round picks the year for something like Terry McDaniel. Let me see what year.
I think we fumbled that draft class too.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying, Terry McDaniels, because he was at Terry McDaniels, that year he got drafted, bro. What year was that, bro? I'm trying to remember. Yo, that was like 1988. I mean, look, Terry McDaniel was nice, bro. He was a Pro Bowler a few times, man. I know in like 93 he was all pro. I remember that.
He was a Pro Bowler 5 years in a row for us. Like from 92 to 96, he was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he was five times, but the Pro Bowl, but he was an all pro second team like 3 times. I know he was all pro 1993. That's like his best year.
94 was the best year. That was the year he had 7 picks.
Yeah, but as a whole, he was an all pro in 1993.
I don't think he ever was an all pro.
Yes, he was. He was first team all pro 1993. I remember that.
I'm looking right now, bro. All I'm seeing is Pro Bowl.
First team all pro.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Bro, I'm going off of my memory because I'm old.
Yeah, bro. You starting to get some shit where you starting to forget shit, bro.
Shut your ass up, yo. I'm not that old, bro.
Bro, he's a Pro Bowler. He was never an all pro.
Yo, wait, hold on. Let's look at the all pro team.
Hold on now.
19.
The old boy about to sing say, let me get together now. Come on, what's up?
1993 NFL All Pro.
Yeah, Eddie Anderson was my guy too, Watts. Facts. Jenny says, I trust Waste's judgment. He knows shit from the 50s.
Fuck you guys, yo.
No, he wasn't an all pro, bro. Hold
on, bro.
I mean, I love that you still trying to argue and fight this. I love it, like, because you so stubborn. Y'all don't know Wasted. He'll call me at 2 a.m. and be like, "Yo, I found out he wasn't all pro, bro. It's just what happened was right."
Nah, shut your bitch ass up. You be doing that. Yo, you funny as hell, bro. You act like you be right all the time and shit, yo.
But look, I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying you wrong right now.
Okay, wait. So 1993, Eugene Robinson, of course, Marcus Robinson. Oh, he was nice too, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Get to the fucking shit, man.
Bro, I'm trying to.
Wrong, motherfucker. You looking at the list and you realizing how?
No. I'm thinking he was he an all pro?
No, he wasn't. I'm telling you now, he wasn't.
Bitch ass up, man.
Yes. Yes. You guys see that?
1993.
He should have been. He should have been for sure.
No, you sure, bro?
No, he wasn't, bro. I promise. He's never been an all pro in his career. 5-time, 6-time Pro Bowler. Never been an all pro.
Terry McDaniel wasn't an all pro, bro.
No, at all.
Damn it, yo.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Hey, man. You know what I mean?
Wait, 1993, 16 games played.
Hey, he's still trying this shit.
7 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah. 94, he had 7.
Yeah.
He had 7. 95, he had 6. You sure, bro?
Yeah, never been an all pro, bro. Now, mind you, this may be a Raider thing, right? Like, we know how this goes.
Because he was 3 times second team all pro. right? So 92, 94, 95. So maybe I'm getting that mixed up. I thought he was like one of our only all pros then, man, besides Timmy.
Salute to the chat, y'all. While Wasted still tries to get his information together, man, to be
1993 all pro. Let me see. Let me just look, man.
Bro, I'm telling you now, bro. Like the feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up if you're not subscribed.
F out of here.
But man, you know what I mean?
My old ass memory, man.
You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm gonna be real with you. That old school shit, you usually be right.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, this time I don't know why, man.
You know why? What'd you say earlier on the show? I'm cooked.
Nah, bro. It's not that. It's he played so well those years. I just would assume it. And to Watts' point, right? You know, this is the Rod Woodson era.
Yeah.
This is you know what I mean. You had Dion and
Rod. Steelers Rod Woodson.
Yeah. Like you talk about. You even had guys that came into the league a little later, like Dale Carter and stuff that guys forget about that were like great players. So I can understand how maybe he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just man, I'm shocked. I thought he made all pro.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Darryl Green back in them days was still balling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now they had some great guys back then.
And McDaniel spent predominantly his whole career, with us. Played in LA, played in Oakland, you know what I mean? And then ended his career in Seattle. But yeah, never had an all-pro season ever.
Yeah, he had a few second team guys.
Yeah.
They say he was Coach Rader said he was a 2-time all-pro.
Coach Rader is cap.
Coach Rader, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah. Coach Rader, I wish he was right. I mean, shit, you know what I mean? But it's just, you're not. Just like Wasted is wrong. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let me find it, bro. Let me see.
Let me get together now.
Hold on now.
Hold on now. Let me get together now.
Wait.
Salute, y'all. Wipe them feet, man. I love this. I'm going to enjoy drinking me a little nasty Bud Light right now. I'm going to sit here and watch Wasted, just try and figure this shit out. Lay back, kick back.
No, I'm not. No, listen, man. Do what you got to do. 1993 football database. So I don't have to do this.
Why don't you just call Terry McDaniel, you motherfucker? Well, you gonna go this in depth?
Man, shut your ass up, bro. So you had Eric Allen, Rod Woodson, Nate Odoms, Dion.
First team All Pro '93. Where at? Provide some information, please. I need to see some facts here. My guy, salute to Funky Hair, man. I need to see it. Yeah, Jack, man, come on, man. I got pictures with him. I got pictures. I used to go to Napa when he was there. I got plenty of pictures. Man,
because bro, you used to have all of these different. You had the Sporting News and you had the Associated Press and shit. So it was like a little different. You had TSN, so maybe that's why I'm getting it messed up. But Prime.
But people are saying on Wikipedia. So let me look at this Wikipedia because I want to see it.
Yeah, Wikipedia is not accurate.
Yeah, they say first team All Pro '93, which was wrong. 3 times second team All Pro, they're right. So
Wikipedia is wrong, bro, because back in '93, it was Rod, Prime, Eric Allen, Nate Odoms from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Right. And then it was Tim McDonald, the Metten Hanks, right? Tim McDonald, Eugene Robinson, Marcus Robertson, Eugene Robinson, Leroy Butler. I was just talking about him the other day too, man. Yeah. So that's not true. They're wrong. I thought in '93 and '94 he made it at least one. I know he was second team. I knew that.
Yeah.
But damn, so I was wrong.
And you guys, Wikipedia, anybody can go on there and change information.
Yeah, Graf, listen, the sun shines on the dog's ass once in their life, man. Congratulations, man. You was right once. Get your young ass up.
Yeah, I see you, bro. You big man.
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
I'll go with Stone Cold. I'll go with probably Alden Smith, Carl Joseph, or what's your most random jersey you got, bro? You think you got in the closet? Is it probably the McLean, huh?
No. Nah, I got some humdingers, bro. I got a James Jett. That's not.
You got an 82.
I got a number 82, bro.
You lying, bro.
Bro, do you need me to go down in the basement? It's in the washing machine right now, bro.
Bro, please, bro. I need to see that. No. The only reason I said it, right, because they mixed up my son's. So he started football the other day, right?
Yeah.
And they put him in the 4th grade on an accident. He was supposed to be 5th grade. So his number was 81.
in 4th grade, 81 was open. Timmy Brown. You already know. Like, that's my favorite player of all time. So they hit me and said, hey, man, you know, you only put one number. He can't get 81 because somebody already has the number on his team. He's going to be 82. So I said, cool. Like, he ain't going to know who the hell I'm talking about, but I'm going to go in there and hype him up.
Yeah, I don't feel like tearing through all my shit downstairs.
No, you got to do it. But I was like, Jason Witten, blah, 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 right? You know what I mean? One of the greatest tight ends of all time. But I said, James Jett, son. I said, you a wide receiver. I said, this is one of the fastest Olympic winning. Like, this guy has won. Like, he's an athlete, track star. I said, 82, man. He may have had some hands issues. May not have came down with every football. It was, you know what I mean? But James was one of my favorite players of all time, bro. I swear to God. 82 was my guy, bro.
Yeah, but you got to understand something, man. I remember the year he had with Jeff George. That was like 1997.
Yeah.
That year he had with Jeff George.
Over Baghdad.
I think he had like 11 touchdowns that year. Did he have 11 touchdowns? He had 10 or 11 touchdowns that year.
Might have. Bro, James never, bro, it wasn't a problem getting in the end zone at all. The speed was there. Yeah, see, Gerald, yeah, he couldn't catch a cold, bro. There was times where boop, boop, boop. You like, God damn, this dude wide open and just dropped the ball.
He would drop, man. It was 1997, yo. He had like, that's what I thought. 12 touchdowns in 1997. Yeah, we had 46. That's the year I bought it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the year.
Yeah. Bro, James Jett. Send me the picture of that because I want to show Elijah. So he was like, okay, it's cool. I got a number that, you know what I mean, I can vibe with. Because he looked at me like 82. He was like, Dad, who the hell is, like, pretty much, who the fuck is 82? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, man, I'm trying to sell you on some players that no longer exist and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or no longer in the league. You know what I mean? But
yeah, man.
You see, I was excited. I went right out and bought that shit, my opinion. Glad you said new and not old, LV. Salute to LV in the building as well. All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here, man. We're going to get out of here. What we got going on, man? What we got coming up?
Man, you know, look, man, we got some interviews popping up, man. You know, that's more so what we're doing. Some film study. We're going to be collaborating with some new people. There's some guys that I don't want to announce just yet that we're going to be collaborating with. You know, some film breakdowns, just, you know, reaching out across to other content creators that are with other teams and stuff like that. And what we're going to start doing is we're going to do a very detailed breakdown of our season, right? We're going to really start looking when people's rosters start shaping up. We always do this every year. We do our roster projection, our real roster projection, as far as not the roster projection, but what our record's going to be.
Yeah.
Because we got to look at, you know, what week we're playing guys. So we always do that every year. We're going to definitely be doing that. And also, to be honest with you, bro, we want to start doing some stuff that's a little outside of the box. Y'all. Look, I think we're going to get back to doing a Built Different or two. If you guys would like to.
Yeah.
A Built Different or two, man.
Yeah.
What do y'all think, man? You guys want some Built Different?
Some hip hop, some culture, some, you know, all that good stuff. I'm waiting. And you know what? I'm happy you guys keep saying Lou Murphy in the chat too. I got to reach out to Bro. I want to bring him on and do some film breakdown on one of these receivers that we got. Think it'd be fun.
Yeah, Murph is dope, man. Murph is dope. Real good dude.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see Tommy 2 Thumbs Spillane to the field.
he said yes on Build Different. Yeah, man, we've been missing out on those, man. The mental health, the hip hop, the culture, just whatever's going on. We need to get more involved with that as well.
Freight Train's birthday is Wednesday. Shout out and salute to Big Freight. Big Freight Train is about 6'4", man. Big dude, man. Yeah. Big dude, you're rocking the ponytail like the Undertaker. Shout out to my guy.
Hey, Stu Pac will be back as well. I'm going to get him on the film breakdown for Trey Taylor. I want to have him come on and safety for safety and tell us what he sees. That'll be fun. So, Dan, you'll see him. And he called me the other day. So, Stu is alive and well, doing good, been busy. You guys, actually, he was in L.A. I didn't tell you, Waste. He was in L.A. at Apollo Creed's what is it? Celebration of Life.
Oh, it's memorial service.
They did it in L.A. And he flew out there and was out there. He said he had some great stories, talked to some great people, and he wanted to talk about it soon. So we'll bring Stu up. You know, I mean, he's been busy with him.
Yo, that's Notepad Stu. When you got Notepad Stu, that's a different level of Stu.
Notepad, that's gray hoodie loaded Lux.
That's right. When you got notepads, Stu, you just got to sit back and watch him cook because it's going to be something historic.
Yeah.
We will be clipping here on out. Damn, I can't listen. It's 11 o'clock. Damn.
That's Hoodie Mellow, bro.
That's Hoodie Mellow, right? Yeah, I can't believe it's this fucking late, man.
Yeah, we look, man.
You know what it is, man? I've been on vacation, so I forgot I actually got to work tomorrow.
Yo, salute to the chat, y'all. As always, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. On the way out, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button on both channels. Wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, planetraiders.com. Go check out the written content, OakLosVegas.com. Go get you some merch. Whatsinwhiskey.com. Go get you a bottle of that goat whiskey. Tell them that Graph and Wasted sent you.
Also, go over there to menoforder.com if you need some supplements. If you want to get that hitch in your giddy up again.
Bing,
go
bing.
Bing, bing.
Bing, bing. Bing, bing. You already know. Other than that, man, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out. One.
That's what I'm talking about.